Your brain is literally rewiring itself to reject positive feedback about yourself. This isn't metaphor, it's neuroplasticity. Negative patterns physically reshape your neural pathways, filtering out evidence that contradicts your inadequate self-image. Each time you dismiss a compliment or downplay an achievement, those pathways strengthen, creating a self-reinforcing cycle that gets harder to break. 3 psychological mechanisms drive this pattern. Understanding their biological reality gives you the power to interrupt it. But here's the mechanism that's really sabotaging you. Your brain operates 2 invisible filters that guarantee you'll never feel successful. The first is what psychologists call the comparison engine. Your brain evaluates your own worth by comparing yourself to others, but it doesn't scan randomly. It's biased toward upward comparisons, automatically noticing people who have more, earn more, or achieve more than you do. Think of it like a radar system that only picks up signals above your frequency. You walk into a room and immediately spot the person with the better job, the nicer clothes, the more confident presence. Meanwhile, your brain filters out the people struggling more than you are. This creates a distorted reference point where you're always measuring yourself against those ahead of you, never those behind. The second mechanism amplifies this distortion: the moving goalpost effect. When you do achieve something, get the promotion, hit the savings target, master a skill, your brain doesn't register satisfaction. Instead, it immediately recalibrates. The promotion that felt meaningful yesterday becomes your new baseline today, and your attention shifts to the next level up. It's like climbing a ladder where each rung you reach instantly becomes the ground floor. This comparison process is central to achievement motivation and perceptions of injustice, but it traps you in a cycle where success never feels like enough, because the definition of enough keeps moving just out of reach. After hearing about these 2 brain filters, which one hits closer to home for you? Constantly comparing yourself to people who seem ahead, or feeling like your wins never count because the bar keeps moving? Drop your answer in the comments below. Now, let's talk about the third mechanism that makes this whole cycle nearly impossible to escape. The third mechanism is the confirmation bias loop. Your brain's evidence filter that turns neutral events into proof of your inadequacy. Your mind seeks out and prefers information that supports your pre-existing beliefs while ignoring information that contradicts them. When you believe you're not good enough, this filter becomes a detective looking for evidence to confirm the case. A colleague's brief response to your email becomes proof they don't respect you. A quiet moment at a party becomes evidence that you're boring. Your brain literally transforms ambiguous social cues into confirmation of your negative self-image. Here's what makes this devastating. All 3 mechanisms feed each other. The comparison engine provides the initial evidence that you're behind. The moving goalpost ensures your achievements never register as proof of competence. Then confirmation bias locks in the inadequacy story by interpreting every neutral interaction as validation of your failure. It's a closed loop where your brain becomes both prosecutor and judge, building an airtight case against yourself. But understanding these as mechanical processes, not truth, gives you the interruption power. When you catch yourself comparing upward, you can consciously look for people at your level or behind. When achievements feel empty because the bar moved, you can pause and acknowledge what you actually accomplished before it gets recalibrated. When neutral events feel like evidence of inadequacy, you can ask, what else could this mean? The moment you recognize these patterns as biological programs rather than accurate reality assessments, you reclaim control over the narrative your brain is writing about who you are. Subscribe for more psychology breakdowns. Which mechanism resonates most with you? The comparison engine, the moving goalpost, or the confirmation bias loop? Drop it in the comments.